If you have no confidence in self, you are twice defeated in the race of life. With confidence, you have won even before you have started. Your true friends become apparent when you're at your lowest. Your enemies can kill you, but only your friends can hurt you. If we are not ashamed to think about it, we should not be ashamed to say it. The only way out is through. You are stronger than you think. You have gotten through every bad day in your life. You are undefeated. It is foolish to tear one's hair in grief, as though sorrow would be made less by boldness. Boastful speeches are the first sign of weakness, and those who are capable of great things keep their mouths shut. The life of the dead is set in the memory of the living. Any man can make mistakes, but only an idiot persists in his error. The shifts of fortune test the reliability of friends. I prefer the most unfair peace to the most righteous war. No one can give you better advice than yourself. Good and evil cannot be treated the same way. Love is the attempt to form a friendship inspired by beauty. Wisdom is the only thing which can banish sorrow from the breast. It is a great thing to know your vices. Thrift is an important source of wealth. Ability without honor is useless. To teach is a necessity. To please is sweetness. To persuade is a victory. Even those philosophers who wrote treatises against fame did not forget to put their name in the title of their book. Nature herself has imprinted on the minds of all the ideas of God. It is the peculiar quality of a fool to perceive the faults of others and to forget his own. He only employs his passion who can make no use of his reason. People aren't for you or against you. They're for themselves. What is coming is better than what is gone. Sometimes you just have to walk away, let people go, and let relationships end. Happiness should be asked from God. Wisdom should be acquired by yourself. What then is freedom? The power to live as one wishes. Stupidity tends to see other people's vices and forget about their own. Believe you can, and you're halfway there. Not everyone whom you meet's intentions are true. The days that you don't want to do anything are the days that you need to do the most. Nobody is going to watch out for you like you. Once you face your fear, nothing is ever as hard as you think. Out of difficulties grow miracles. The only thing you can control is how you feel, do, and think. Stop trying to change other people because it almost never works. Hardships often prepare ordinary people for an extraordinary destiny. One of my biggest lessons in life is we heal at the speed of our forgiveness. A little foolishness, enough to enjoy life, and a little wisdom to avoid the errors. That will do. Hard times don't create heroes. It is during the hard times when the hero within us is revealed. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. Sometimes we can only find our true direction when we let the wind of change carry us. Happiness is not the absence of problems. It's the ability to deal with them. The great courageous act that we must all do is to have the courage to step out of our history and past so that we can live our dreams. Nothing in your life will change unless you change. You can't understand everything immediately. Sometimes you need to wait. Some goodbyes set you free. The only person you are destined to become is the person you decide to be. You think you know someone, but mostly you just know what you want to know. It took a long time, but I have learned that you just can't take anything you want out of life without putting something back in exchange. Instead of worrying about what you cannot control, shift your energy to what you can create. If you have a strong purpose in life, you don't have to be pushed. Your passion will drive you there. Life changes for the better when we realize that we don't have to know everything, and we don't have to pretend that we do. In times of war, the law falls silent. Kindness is stronger than fear. The authority of those who teach is often an obstacle to those who want to learn. A friend is a second self. I am never as busy as during my leisure hours. Silence is one of the great arts of conversation. While there's life, there's hope. Endless money forms the sinews of war. The greatest victory is victory over yourself. The causes of events are ever more interesting than the events themselves. We must not say every mistake is a foolish one. We need to eat and drink enough so that our strength is restored and not suppressed. A mental stain can neither be blotted out by the passage of time, nor washed away by any waters. To be content with what we possess is the greatest and most secure of riches. Law applied to its extreme is the greatest injustice. Books, our unfailing companions. If you have a garden and a library, you have everything you need. Be rather than seen. Friendship improves happiness and abates misery by doubling our joys and dividing our grief. Never sacrifice your growth for anyone. Pain is inevitable. Suffering is optional. You're braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think. The one to whom the service is rendered should remember about it, and the one who rendered it should not remember about it. In fears and danger, we are more inclined to believe in miracles. The wise are instructed by reason, average minds by experience, the stupid by necessity, and the brute by instinct. Trust yourself. You've survived a lot, and you'll survive whatever is coming. You never know how strong you are until being strong is your only choice. Change is not a threat. It's an invitation to live. Hoping and wishing don't make things change. Making different decisions and working hard does. Honesty is a very expensive gift. Don't expect it from cheap people. We either make ourselves miserable or we make ourselves strong. The amount of work is the same. Keep your expectations only to yourself. Life is not always fair. People that lie and cheat can often come out on top. But no matter how bad a situation may seem, you just have to keep battling on. When patience pans out, you realize you've not waited for long. Gotta love yourself before you can love others. Be the reason someone smiles. Be the reason someone feels loved and believes in the goodness in people. It's never too late to reinvent yourself. Actions rooted in persistence sometimes bear bitter fruit. Sometimes you have to let parts of yourself go, or you'll never be happy. The hardest thing to learn in life is which bridge to cross and which bridge to burn. All you have to do is pay attention. Lessons always arrive when you are ready. Facing your emotions gives you more strength and happiness in the long run than shutting them down or ignoring them. Obstacles don't have to stop you. If you run into a wall, don't turn around and give up. Figure out how to climb it, go through it, or work around it. You can't always get what you want, but if you try sometimes, you get what you need. The first step towards getting somewhere is to decide that you are not going to stay where you are. If you believe very strongly in something, stand up and fight for it. Guard well your thoughts when alone, and your words when accompanied. The trouble is, if you don't spend your life yourself, other people spend it for you.